Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. How are you? Okay, welcome to our this series of the videos in which we are showing you how you can make use of the Google Maps and My Maps application, and that allows you to plot your interest points on the map and make your uh, presentation to the audience interesting, and it attracts the people's attention, and it adds value to your presentation, okay, in different ways, right? So now we have shown you these green markings right in our previous videos. Today, let's take our journey to Libya. That was in 1983, right? I was quite young at that time, and I was taken to Libya, Misrata, by my father to live with him during his deputation, and he was there serving as a instructor for the Libyan pilots, and uh, the Air Academy of Misrata was his place of posting, and we were living in Misrata. And I used to do some household things there for my father because, and when he used to come back in the afternoon after completing his days, completing his day's job, then I would serve him the meal. I would make other household jobs in there. So this was my initial step. Later on, then my father suggested me, advised me to go as the other boys of the community. They are looking for the jobs and they are getting nice jobs. Why don't you try? So I also went to the job to seek the job, and I found the job in the Misrata steel mill. Right? So this was a wonderful experience. And I'm trying to locate the graph. Do I have to? Uh, yeah, this is the graph which I have just now made ready for you to explain that in the graph you can figure out 2 points and join them with a line, right? So this is called direction, adding the directions, right? And whenever you click some point like this, okay, so what happens is that you get this option, add a direction, right? And then a layer is added for A and B. So then you point out where do you want to add, what do you want to add in. Okay, so all you need to do is this was Misrata, and if you want to add, for example, Benghazi, then you will write Benghazi, right? And it will suggest you the right name. Okay, Benghazi, Libya, and you will find that these are connected, and it is going to show you how the that the 2 points are connected. Right. So I want to refresh my memory for this and just to share my memory with you with my experience there. I spent multiple times between this part of the world. That is all the coastal side of the Mediterranean Sea. This is Mediterranean Sea, wonderful Mediterranean climate, and uh, sometimes very beautiful rains take place there, and very nice greenery. This is Ardul Akhdar. It is called the Green Valley, very near to it, right after the Benghazi until the Egypt. This all is a part of the Green Valley, and but the rest of the is all Sahara al Kubra. That is called the desert, the big desert, right? And a huge desert now. But there are during these where why in a there is a miraculous availability of water as well, and that is called oasis, right? So uh, within within the Sahara, there is indication of water. That makes a great value for the people living in the desert. They they have camels, hundreds and thousands of camels kept by one man, and they are just living there, right? Their living is depending upon the camels, and uh, the camel meat is most frequently available there. It is cheaper than cow and beef meat, and even the mutton meat is also cheaper than beef meat. This is other way around in as compared to subcontinent, right? So uh, this is the memorable time which I spent here, and I started my job in the Misrata steel mill. I got a German company, and they had plenty of sites all across Libya, uh, such as they had a Sidra. This is a Sidra. This here was our office, and Ras Lanuf was also our office. Marsal Breda, yes, was also our office here. I lived there, right? And how was our living? Our living was just in a container of fashion. It means it's a prefabricated sort of accommodation. They just take the living containers onto the big vehicles, trailers, and they just stop anywhere and quickly make a camp in which all the facilities are available: air condition and powerhouse and meeting rooms and dining rooms, and these all are, and get created very quickly, and that is their life. I think uh, for us, it was a tough life. Those who do not have the habit of living in a hot atmosphere, so it is very tough. But the company gives you uh, overtime, gives you allowances and other facilities, so that attracts you. So okay, bear all these difficulties and get paid. That's easy. So Ras Lanuf, Marsal Brega, yeah. While we are moving from Misrata to Benghazi, there was another way of going to Benghazi from Misrata was the aerial way. Right? Just 1 hour, 1.5 hour flight from Misrata to Benghazi, and we would land there, right? So 400 or 500 kilometers is covered like this, and from Misrata to Tripoli also we travel, right? Sometimes. So what I wanted to show you here is this also, the how to connect the cells, which I have shown you, that adding the 2 points A and B and telling them they will get connected with each other, and you will discuss with the audience like this, okay? And there are also different facilities which tell you how far are these 2 points from each other in terms of time it takes to reach there, or uh, at a waypoint or routing, etc. Different routes are available, right? And in this span of time when I was there, uh, I had some very, very memorable moments. One moment was that I I was posted from Misrata to Marsal Brega, and we sat in a vehicle, and uh, in the vehicle, it took quite long, right? And it reached there, right? So, traveling a long distance journey uh, in the Libyan streets, in the Libyan road highways, was wonderful because their highway uh, is also used for landing the aircraft as well. You will find during your journey, all of a sudden the highway gets widened. And wow, you say why the route is so wide now again? So it is told that you are now passing by from a runway. So for emergency landing, uh, there are there are runways all across the Libya, and whenever some emergency take. So the same motorways are used to land the aircraft. Even the DC-10 type of huge aircraft can land on these roads and motorways, right? And also, in as soon as you enter any city, for example, you are traveling from Misrata to Sirte and the Sirte comes. So as soon as you are entering, it says uh, there is a signboards written "Madinat Sirte ترحب بكم." Madinat Sirte ترحب بكم. So this is written. That means the city of Sirte welcomes you. And when you pass it, when you cross it, when you go to exit this, استودع بكم. Yeah, استودع لكم ورحمة Right, the city of Sirte, see, look forward to your visit again, right? Similarly, one more thing you will see that there are signboards in which on the road in which there are camels on it. Camels. Normally, you don't see these signboards, traffic signboards, in other parts of the world, but here frequently you will see a camel. Means beware, there may be an accident that the camels cross from here. So beware. So the drivers are supposed to be very cautious as soon as they see any activity. So uh, they do the needful. Okay, so there are so many accidents took place in this due to the camels accident, right? Also, it is written on the roads signboards. It is written frequently. Siru wa sabbihu Allah. Siru wa sabbihu Allah means means travel and do the recitation of glorification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the words of the glorification of Allah subhanahu. Siru wa sabbihu Allah. This is also. And one more interesting signboard is written is to alert the high speeders, the over thrilling mm, drivers. It is mentioned on frequently on Ya Abi la tusru nahnu fi intizarik. This is written. Ya Abi la tusru nahnu fi intizarik. Oh, my father, my dad, please don't be hasteful while driving. نحن في انتظارك. We are prepared to wait for you. And so it's such a alarming, such a great words that takes a driver from any unforeseen. Normally, people who are loving the adventures in the driving, so they are cautioned with such a notion in the signboard. So, لا يا أبي لا تسرع نحن في انتظارك. So, oh, my dad, do not hasten in driving. Don't worry, we will wait for you. We are waiting. Means it should not happen that we are waiting and you will never come. So we will wait for you. Don't worry. So this is this I remember. Also, on the book of the license, it is written السيارة لمن يقودها. السيارة means the vehicle is whom is for whom, who is driving it. السيارة لمن يقودها means whoever is driving, this is his car. He is responsible for this. If you are driving a car, you can't say that this is not my car and somebody else is the owner of it. No, you are driving the car. You are going to be held responsible for any unforeseen things. So these are the wonderful memories I would like to share with you. And also, while in Marsal Brega, yeah, I was in Marsal Brega. This is the point. Most of the time there, I had many friends there in Misrata and Marsal Brega and Benghazi. Yeah, some are of Egyptian origin. Some were from Tunisia. Some were from Palestinians. Some of them were basically basic people of means the actual Libyans. The actual Libyans are actually very few. They are most of the people you meet in this part of the world. They are aliens. They are a migrant. They have migrated for job or for whatever the reason into this from other parts of the world. So actual Libyans are very few when you come to. And at the time of Gaddafi, there was a uh, mm, advice from the government to the Libyans that please, if you do not do the work, so we have no other option to call the people from outside the world to do the work here, right? If you want that those people do not come in where, so you have to do the work. So that was the pointing out the attitude. The actual Libyans were not willing to do any work. They wanted to get their work done by anybody. So that's why most of the people uh, used to hire the Bengalis, the Indians, the Pakistanis, and Filipinos, and Thailand people from Bangkok, and people from Korea were also too much there. And because it was at that time socialist republic of Ishtirakiya, yeah, and socialism sort of the Russian bloc. At that time, it was USSR. So the Eastern Europe countries or region, people there were also frequently found in here, Czechoslovakians and Yugoslavians and Yugoslavians and the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakians were also seen, and Polish people were also seen. Turkish were also seen there. Yeah, so, so this was a country of so many nationalities working there, and wonderful, thing was that. Their one dinar was equivalent to $3.33 at that time. One dinar, 1 Libyan dinar, it was the rate, fixed rate for conversion, $3.33 for making 1 Libyan dinar. And even the Kuwaiti dinar was much more than that. A few more, maybe $4 or $5 was that. So it's a great place to earn the dollars. And the problem was the remittance. How would you transfer the money? Because there were some restrictions in different organizations, especially in the government organization. It was compulsory for you to keep a certain part of the money you earn to spend here in Libya, and you were not allowed to transfer the whole sum of the money which you have earned. This was the thing. But I was lucky enough that my company used to take all my dinars and convert them into the Deutschmark, and from Frankfurt direct to my account, they were sending me the complete sum. So indirectly, I was able to transfer all my money to my family in Pakistan. A wonderful time it was, but unfortunately, the incident came that the conflict between Libya and America took place in this ocean. They were flying their planes from here, from this part, right? And saying that this is no man's land. So what I heard was that the dispute was this, that Gaddafi opinion was that the no man's land count will start from this point of from this point, from here until that many kilometers to be counted here. So you should fly from here. Means much higher than that. Why you are coming from here? So that's why they shot a plane. So a few planes were shot down. So that caused a war, and that invoked the war between uh, America and Tripoli and Libya. So in two places they attacked at the same time. Yeah. They attacked on the Tripoli where the Gaddafi residence was there, but he escaped that. Okay, so he was hiding somewhere, so he saved. Yes, one of his family member died. So this attack took place in 1986. Yeah, or 85 or 86. Yeah, and at the same time they attacked in Benghazi. So these were the two places where they hit, and a scuffle was started, and Gaddafi protested, and the whole nation stood up to support Gaddafi. Heard by means, I mean, there's a slogan that shows the hatred towards the enemy was sounded everywhere in the Libya. Libya is a very huge country with a huge desert, and it has also got a miracle of water into the desert that is called man-made river. Yeah, that invoked the opportunity that Gaddafi said, okay, we have such a great reservoir found in the desert, so why not let's make a man-made river? So the man-made river, he used a huge pipeline to be deployed right from the source where they found the storage of water, and they passed that pipeline. The diameter of that pipeline was as big as 20 meters. As far as I remember, yeah, it was huge, a huge diameter in which the water would flow all across the desert, and the greenery was expected. I don't know what happened to that project, but we have been among the people who paid for it because there was a rule that anybody applying for the air ticket, he will pay the air ticket. Not only that, but also at a certain percentage of that ticket will also be charged. So this is Libya's map, which we would like to transfer back to our Excel presentation. It is showing all the salient points like Tripoli, Tunisia, and here Benghazi and Egypt, Alexandria, until Cairo, and all these. So the area. So this is a wonderful Mediterranean sea climate, a wonderful place, a wonderful greenery, the special taste for fruits, and and the desert, right? Like desert here, Malta and this. So this is the snapshot we would like to take it to Excel. Let's get back to Excel here and click on the Misrata, right? So let's double click. So it is asking you, you wish to see the detail. There are no details because it's not green, right? As soon as you say click yes, so it is taking you this snapshot. Let's see it so that you have appropriate enlargement of it, zoom in, okay, and that's it. And then as soon as you get back here, it will be hidden. And next time when you click it, so it is now green, right? So how does it happen? How does it make? This is due to remember there is a formula written here which which normally returns blank. Returns blank means if there is no sheet added and no details added, so it will be error. In case of error, the blank cell will be shown and there will be no But if there is a sheet here, so this is going to bring a 0 in here or some value. Okay, so that will make this condition formatting activated to the rule, and in the rule we have manages. Let's see them. So this is the rule in which G2, yeah, this applies to all the way A2 to A25, whatever is the last rule. Okay, you can enlarge it as well, so make it so that further new places can be adjusted. So this is the rule which is causing which automatically shaded with green because there are details available in there. So this is how you use your VBA skills to make your presentation with an automation touch, and that really increases the interest of your audience. Thank you very much. See you in our next video.